Update 5, aita for not letting my dad in my life after he chose my new family. Hi everyone, thought I would give you an update as to what's been happening the last couple of weeks for those of you who are still interested. Firstly, I'm still at my mom's and I got my little kitten. I've named her Sasha, and she is the sweetest thing but very energetic. For those of you asking for pictures, I'll try, but she refuses to stay still long enough to get a one that's not blurred. I love her already. My mom continues to be my rock. I am still waiting for therapy, but I'm finding Reddit useful and therapeutic, and the support I've received from most of the people on here has been great and helped me see things more clearly, so a big thank you to everyone. As for my ex, now that we've broken up, I feel lighter and free, and being away from him has made me see all the red flags that I was blind to in our relationship and feel like I've dodged a bullet. Luke, using real names because my posts were discovered, is not taking the breakup well and has taken over from my father, constantly bothering me. If you read this, Luke, we are done and I'm not changing my mind, so stop calling me, stop coming to the house, and stop sending me flowers. I'm moving on, so you should too. My sister Emma is still firmly on my side and has washed her hands of Jane, stepmonster, and they are not on speaking terms after my sister told everyone about Jane's affairs. Jane is still trying to save face, saying my sister is lying and telling everyone she can how we are just the worst and that we have treated her terrible over the years and trying to ruin her marriage. Don't think anyone is buying what she is saying. She has sent abusive messages to me and my sister, and when we've bumped into her she's been screaming at us and threatening us. My sister's car had been keyed and my store windows were smashed. We can't prove it's her, unfortunately, but she is the most likely culprit. My half-siblings are definitely my dad's children. They tested then years ago when she was a baby. From what I've heard, they're not speaking to Jane at all. As for my dad, he seems to have grown a spine and has kicked out Jane. She is now living with her parents. From what I've heard, he's thinking about divorce. I haven't had any contact with my dad except for a text saying he was sorry for everything. As for getting a restraining order, I'm more concerned about getting one against Jane at the moment. First reply. Hey Luke, if you read this, you are a poor excuse of human. A cheapskate, betray your significant other, soulmate, love of your life. For money. And because whatever mummy and daddy says is more true and important than your, then, fiancé's boundaries. Hopefully it's not too late and a magnifier will help you to find your testicles, or a spine would maybe also be helpful so you can get them at the point that they allows you to breathe by yourself. Well done. Good, he shows his real face before marriage/kids and all that stuff. You are strong, you have a good mum and sister, your real family, and you can hope that the garbage will take themselves out at some point. Until then, be happy about every public attention/attack she tries, because they will get more and more unwanted pressure from publicity for their bad behavior. Second reply. Wow, so Luke has decided to turn into your dad. He definitely doesn't have much for brains. I hope things become peaceful for you soon. Get cameras everywhere if you haven't already. Enjoy your new baby, Kitty Tax PLS. Third reply. Very very glad for you, you will be fine, and at your top in no time. I'm very glad too that finally your mom and sister see how things were and are with your seed donor family. Also glad that you liberate yourself from the ballast Luke and his family were. Luke, if you read this, go and get yourself comforted by your family. They did good in controlling you and broke you, to the point to put them and their interest first instead of your life and the one you swear you love. You don't love so leave her alone. If you really love her, you should have care and respect her boundaries more. But you told her names and tell her horrible things, so better just step aside. So you really do not love her and keep being selfish. I can understand how you put a friends of your parents' wishes and needs over your fiancés/GF. Well, this is what happened when you do that, so have some/grow some balls and accept you fucked it up big. Also, why don't you ask your parents which girl to date? Maybe they can assign one of the daughters of their other close friends. That way you all will be in harmony. Lol. Also glad that your seed donor grew a bone and finally made himself to be respected from that psycho, controlling and cheater woman. But sad this was too little too late. For Jane also glad too, but that she show to the world the psycho she was and is. I would suggest you that you add some security cameras on tour house/mother house and office, so you can have on video all the things they do to you. And yes, definitely you need a restraining order against Jane, your father. Now that he liberate from her, I think he will/might give you some space until things cool down. If don't, then also try for restraining order. Good luck op. Keep going and the best for you.